Hey, with Hanukkah just around the corner, it's time to learn some Hanukkah music. So, the first one we're going to work on is C'est Vivant. And I love this piece, and this is very accessible for us to play and learning some new notes in the process. So, let's start off learning pizzicato. Okay, it's going to start with our first finger on the A. Okay, first finger on the A is note B. When we're checking and putting down our fingers, just make sure that your wrist isn't bending this way or that way. Your wrist is nice and soft, fingers are nice and round. Okay, and we will want to keep playing at the tips of our fingers. Notice that I'm creating a tunnel there. Okay, so have that finger all the way down to prepare, and that's going to be our bass joint note. Okay, and we're starting with that one. Okay, and we're going to head to the second finger two in a moment. So we're going to play 1, 1, 2. And notice that 2 has a whole space. My thumb is aligned with my first finger, okay? And we have, let's play that again. 1, 1, 2. And then I want you to put your third finger right next to your second. Okay, they should be touching. Do you see that? And this is your D note. So it should be ringing. All right, it should be. All right, so what I want you to do, let's start this again. We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, and play that a couple of times because that is an important motif of this song. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Notice that when I put fingers down, I keep them down, and that way I don't have to do so much work to put them back again. All right, let's try this again. If you need to take a finger break, your fingers are sore, try it again. Find the nut, first finger about an inch away from the nut, then from the bass joint, curl your finger. First finger, if you have a tape, make sure your finger's on the tape, not behind it, okay? And here we go, starting with that B note. 1, 2, 3, 4, B, B, 2, 3, 3, 2. Good. Let's play that a couple of times. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Let's do it again. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Wonderful. Now we're going to play first finger on the E. So you're hopping from the A to E, but we're not doing this. We're not doing any of this stuff. Okay, we're lightly going to bring it over. And we're not rolling it either. We're lift and set, but we're not doing a massive jump because that will take too much time and we need to move fast. These notes got to move. Okay, melody doesn't wait. So first finger B to first finger on the E. So just try hopping for a second. Okay, see if you can do this little hippity hop. Okay, and then I want you to play F sharp, which is first finger on the E. Let's try that again. F sharp, E. And while I'm playing this F sharp, E, notice that my third finger starts curling around to the A. My third finger is getting ready. Notice how my fingers are already in position. 2 and 3 are together. I'm getting ready to put down my third finger on the A. So F sharp, E, third finger. Okay, so we're going F sharp, E, prepare, 3, 3, 2. And then that melody starts again. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. So the ending goes F sharp 3 times and hop the finger over to the B note. So we have 1, 1, 1, hop. Practice that a couple of times. Good. The trickiest moment is when we are going from F sharp, E to the third finger on the A. So identify that little tricky moment. F sharp, E, prepare, place, 3, 3, 2. Okay, so then once you have that beginning section, let's move to the next section. It starts on the E string. Okay, so we have E, 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 then first finger, F sharp, and we just play it 2 times. So the rhythm changes ever so slightly to give us time to move around the fingerboard. So we play E, 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 1, 1. And we need that little time because we're going to go to the next note was an A sharp. Okay, well, you might not have learned this before, but we have A, and A sharp is all the way behind your tape and right next to the nut. Okay, so instead of having a space, it's right behind there. All right, so we're going to go from our F sharp note, play it 2 times to an A sharp, and then go slide up to the B. So we're going to play each of these notes 2 times. You're playing F sharp, A sharp, B. Okay, let's try that together. We have E, 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 F sharp, rest, A sharp, rest, B, B, rest. E, 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 F sharp, rest, A sharp, rest, B, B, B to finish. Once you finish, you actually go back to the beginning, and we're going to play with a recording that is going to go faster and faster and faster and faster. Okay, so this is kind of really fun and very uh, in line with a lot of Jewish music, which is quite fun and very danceable. So and I wonder if you would call it klezmer music, but so um, let's try it without the music one time through. Okay, so you can repeat this as many times as you need. We'll go slowly. 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, E, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, E, 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 1, 1, rest, A sharp, rest, B, rest, E, 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 F sharp, rest, A sharp, rest, B, B, B. Okay, so let's play it with this recording so you can see that it actually fits. It actually goes with the real music. Okay, here we go. Oh, and actually, before we begin, let me just give a shout out. This is C'est Vivant Sauf 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 by Margie Rosenthal and Elaine Safian. It'll look like this. Okay, you'll find that on YouTube. Here we go. Get ready. Prepare. Prepare. 2, ready, and 1. Not yet. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. One, one, rest, rest, rest. Yeah, one, rest. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. 1, 1, 3, 3, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. 1, 1, 1. So, so, so. 1, 1,
Chanukah, uchatok, Chanukah, uchatok, Sipivon, sop, Chatsimcha, ulaam, Neskatolayasham, Neskatolayasham, Chatsimcha, ulaam.
There we go. All right. If you can play that, you have got the song down. So, hope you have a really happy Hanukkah. Best of luck. Happy practicing. Ciao.